外国人の友達を作りたいと思っているなら、これが The Best!Hey 皆さん、It's Arthur, Uconnect の朝です。僕の生徒やファンによくこう聞かれます。外国人と話したいんだけど話す機会がない。外国人の友達を作りたいんだけどなかなか難しい。その悩みはもうなくてもいいんです。なぜから、なぜなら、無料でオンラインで気軽に気が合う外国人と話せるアプリを紹介するからです。英語をいつでもどこでも気軽に話してくれる話し相手を作るには、HelloTalk というアプリが本当に無敵なんです。今回の動画では、HelloTalk をおすすめする理由、HelloTalk の基本使い方、HelloTalk の始め方、HelloTalk を楽しくて安全に使うコツをご紹介します。よろしくお願いします。You know, there are a lot of apps out there that you can use to talk with international people, but HelloTalk is the one I want to recommend the most. Here's why. HelloTalk をおすすめする理由。If you want to talk with foreigners in English, you can't just randomly go up to someone and say, So, I want to practice my English. Let's talk with me, okay? それはちょっとあれなんですね。There's no real benefit to the other person. There's no real reason why they would talk to you. Now, there are lots of online 英会話 where you can pay money to talk with teachers, and that becomes the benefit for the other person. But with online 英会話, the atmosphere, the 雰囲気 of how they talk is actually quite different from a real life situation, and it's difficult to build skills that you can use in the real world that way. The way to build real skills is to talk with people in the real world, not to pay money and talk with the teacher. But how can you do that? In English, there's a ことわざ. To make friends, you have to be a friend first. You have to do something that will benefit the other person, that'll do something that will help them, something that's not just giving them money.
でもアーサースキルとか役に立てる方法があんまりないんだけど、ベネフィットを与えられることってあるの？
No. You are fine the way you are. In order to connect with foreigners and to talk with people when they want to talk with you, you don't have to get a specific skill. You don't have to change anything about yourself. You're fine the way you are. The key is to not just talk to anyone, but it's to find people who would be happy to talk with you. And that, my friend, would be someone who's interested in learning Japanese or is interested in connecting with Japanese people. Someone who's interested in Japan. I mean, think about it. You're interested in connecting with the world, in learning English, so you want to talk with people who speak English and talk with people from other countries. Well, it's the same thing for international people who are interested in Japan and want to practice Japanese. They would love to talk with you. You don't need to do anything special. And that's where HelloTalk comes in. HelloTalk is a language exchange application that helps you connect with people who are interested in Japan and want to learn Japanese. You can speak to them in Japanese and they can speak to you in English. You can share time speaking each other's language and have fun. It's a great way to connect with English speakers online, to practice your English for free, and to get skills that you can't get in one-on-one lessons. Because with HelloTalk, you have to do some things to connect with people that you don't need to do in an online lesson. But there are skills that you need to connect with people in the real world, so it's great practice. And you know, lots of our students in our Sekai to Tsunagaru movement are using HelloTalk to connect with people. There are some people who have made friends with 10 English speakers and other people who use HelloTalk to make calls with people almost every day. It's really amazing.
でもアーサー他の言語交換アプリがあるでしょう。なぜハロートークがおすすめなの？
Well, I'm glad you asked. The key is because of this. Oh, sorry, I have it connected here. The key is here. You probably can't see that very well. We'll just put it over here. The key is in the timeline right here. This is a feature that's unique to HelloTalk. これは本当に HelloTalk にしかないものだと思うんですが、皆さんが投稿している日常的なことはここにあって、でやっぱりそのいきなり会話をするんじゃなくて、まずはこのタイムラインを見て気になる投稿とか共感する投稿があれば、ここから会話をスタートして結構つながりやすいです。You see, in most other language exchange apps, you just have the person's profile and you have the option to message them. And in those cases, the conversations tend to be like,
Hey,
Hey, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
Japan.
That's nice.
Yeah?
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Well, to be honest, having a conversation like that by just looking at someone's profile, and let's be honest, we make most of the judgment on the pictures. It feels kind of sudden and it feels kind of like a dating app, and I haven't really seen anything about the other person yet, so I don't really know what to talk about. And for someone who's shy like me, it's not really easy to make a conversation that way. I like the fact that in Hello Talk, you have the timeline where you have something you can talk about, and then if it seems like it's gonna go well with that person, then you can private message them. Hello Talk の基本使い方。Okay, so let's get into Hello Talk. I have my phone connected to my computer where I'm recording this. Let's get the screen back up right here. Let's look at how to use Hello Talk. Okay, まずは Hello Talk を使っているときに、この5つのアイコンは下にあるんですね。一番左なのがそのメッセージのところですね。ここでメッセージのやり取りです。前になんかそのプライベートメッセージとか DM を送った方が、ここにあるんですね。So you can talk to people on here. For example, you have like a conversation with Mary, you can send emoji, you can also send voice messages if you want. Voice message も送る。dang it. これ送りたくないな。で他にもいろいろ、写真とか画像とか場所とか、あとやっぱりハロートークの特にいい特徴は、やっぱり変な写真とかを送ることができないことなんですね。で、あと相手と何通かやり取りをしないと画像とか動画を送ることができない機能が入っているので、それは安全上で結構良かったと思います。こういうのがあるんですね。OK。Then 次がタイムラインです。タイムラインは先ほどシェアしたように、皆さんの投稿している内容はここにあります。So we have like, for example, Don Jibas is saying, 私の名はキラヨシカゲとか、As a hell, if insanity was a song, it would be this one, and I love it. Jarrell is talking about here. The only emphasis on how deadly philosophy can be. Rahul is sharing an interesting Aristotle. これ面白いね。やっぱり僕はランゲージエクスチェンジパートナーを探してるわけではないんだけど、ハロートークを調べてるときに本当に面白い投稿が多くて、Facebook の代わりになったりとか、インスタの代わりになったりすることがあります。So this is great. So you can look here. でもしコメントしたかったら you can just click on the comment here and you can say, leave a comment like this with a nice emoji. Yes, I can help you with teaching Japanese. Yeah, you can just keep on going. あとやっぱりその投稿の種類別で見ることができます。例えばおすすめはこれで助け合い、language exchange を探している方は、主にここで投稿してるんですね。学ぶことを中心にした内容はここですね。So you can learn more about stuff. これ学習的な投稿が多くて、そんな感じですね。で、もし相手からの返信が来たら、このベルアイコンを押して、you can then just check out things here, just like that.Great. So これですね。あと、言語友達を検索するところなんですが、僕はこれをあんまり使わないんですが、you can use this to find people who are learning Japanese or who speak English. その自分の探している相手の特徴に合致する項目のある方がいれば、it's gonna be here. So you can check here. あと、これは検索もできるんですけど、プレミアムじゃないと、その検索条件が制限されているんですが、全然無料アカウントのままで大丈夫だと思うんですが、you can use it for free, just like that. で、その学ぶところが、正直これをあんまり使わないんだけど、多分学習の内容はこっちの方に多いかなと思います。で、あと自分の個人プロフィールとかはここにあるんですね。投稿は何件できたかとか、フォロワーの方とか、そういうこと。Oh, look, Arthur's following this profile. As you guys see, ちょっと偽アカウントなんですけど、かなっていう Google から撮った写真で、とりあえずその今日のために このアカウントを作ったんで、My name is not Kana, it's Arthur, and、my real profile is here. This is my real profile on HelloTalk. で、もし相手とメッセージを送りたかったら、まずその送信するというボタンを押して、You can just say, Hello, or you send a wave. で、もしボイスメッセージを送りたかったら、You can just send a voice message like this, and then click play. And send a message like that. で、先ほどシェアしたように、If you want to send a picture, they have this warning here telling you, hey, don't send weird pictures. これ本当に素晴らしいと思って、これをクリックして、and then you can send a picture. でもここにやっぱりそのメッセージを5通送れない、やり取りができない限り、画像を送ることができないので、これは安全上の特徴の一つですね。So this is some of the great features of HelloTalk right there. で、もしHelloTalk では無料版だと、音声通話ができるんですね。実際にコールができるんです。That's in the free version you can do that. So 本当にこのアプリの中で、好きなだけコールできるから自分のスピーキングを好きなだけ練習できます。It's a really great feature. HelloTalk の始め方。Alright, so you've seen HelloTalk and you think it's right for you. Well, how do you start it? Well, you can click up here or you can click the link in the description box to download the app first. So you download it and then you can make an account on it. And then after you make an account, you need to fill in your 自己紹介の文 right here. You can also fill in your profile picture with whatever picture you want. And then the final step is to add me on HelloTalk. 今のところはアカウントを持ってるので I would love to connect with you on HelloTalk. あんまりちょっと話す時間がないんだけど、I have a few hundred followers on HelloTalk right now and it'd be great for you to join. そう僕のプロフィールのユーザー名とか、あとその QR コードへのリンクは動画の下にあるリンクにあるから、ぜひそれを使ってフォローしてください。Let's talk on HelloTalk. HelloTalk を楽しくて安全に使うコツ。Now, HelloTalk is a great app, but sometimes people use it and they don't get some really good effects. Why is that? Because how you use HelloTalk is very important. You know, unfortunately on HelloTalk, there are a lot of weird people. I mean, それは言語交換アプリ全体の問題なんで、どこに行っても変な人が必ずいると思うんですね。HelloTalk は比較的に少ないとは思うんですが、たまに変な人に出会ったりすることは避けられない事実だと思うんですね。But if you follow some tips I'm gonna share with you now, you're gonna meet a lot of people that are great, that you'll love that you talk with them, and you're gonna avoid a lot of the strange people. So let's try and do these. The first thing is to change your bio, your 自己紹介文. When you open up your profile, you want to write down a little 挨拶 and then you want to write down your purpose. I want to learn English.And then another thing I recommend, 特に女性の方におすすめするのが No romance. I'm not looking for a boyfriend. Whoops, that's cougar boyfriend. Just like that. And you know, this is good because I mean a lot of people will ignore this, but at least you have it in your profile. And then another thing that I recommend is to share how you can benefit the other people, how you can benefit the people you want to talk with. So you can say something like, I would love to talk with you about Japan and help your Japanese. あと自分の趣味とか自分の興味を持っていることもここに入れることができるんですね。Okay, great. あと写真ですね。写真もポイントです。So one of the important things, 特に女性の方は、もし恋人とか結婚されている場合は、家族の写真を入れた方がいいと思うんですね。一人の写真じゃなくて、相手と一緒にいる写真を入れる方がいいですね。If you do that, lots of the strange people will go away. これは僕が仮に作ったアカウントなんですけど、このアカウントにも人が2人いるんですね。なぜか1人、人が2人いる写真であれば、変な人からのメッセージが減ってくるんですよ。So try and put this in too. もう一つの使うコツなんですけど、それはタイムラインのところで自分の顔を映す投稿をあんまりしないことですね。I mean, you can share posts and write down things like, today I had ramen or something like that. And then you can share a nice picture like this. But I wouldn't recommend your face. やっぱり顔写真があるとなんか変な人が寄ってくることが多いんですね。So I don't really recommend that. And actually, 自分から投稿するだけじゃなくて、タイムラインを見て共感する投稿に積極的に返信することもおすすめです。そのタイムラインで投稿があって、それにコメントしたら、相手が返信してくれたら、それからプライベートメッセージに移って会話ができることが多いので I really actually recommend my students to not post so much but to comment on posts in their timeline. It's a really great way to meet new people. これからハロートークを使っていろんな動画を作っていきたいと思います。多分次に作るハロートーク系の動画はハロートークで外国人の友達を作る方法を紹介すると思います。But I'm going to share that in another video. If you're interested in using HelloTalk, you can start by clicking in the link up here or by clicking the link in the description box below and make sure to add me. I'd love to talk with you. I hope you use HelloTalk to not just learn English, but use it as a tool to connect with the world. As always, enjoy your English adventures. 一緒に世界とつながりましょう See you next time! 無料でオンラインで気軽に気が合う外国人とI'm gonna get it. Or someone who is interested in learning I'm gonna get it. But if you follow some... Okay, my eyes are getting tired.